Hari Om friends. So before we begin with the postures of Surya Namaskar, if you have watched my video on Surya Namaskar, a dynamic meditation, I have mentioned there the number 7. So I'm sure you have heard of the car named Porsche 911. So it has got 7 gears. So Surya Namaskar actually has 7 postures. So we repeat some of the postures as you will see. But a car also needs to have a neutral gear. So whenever you want to learn car driving, you first become familiar with the car in neutral gear. So this is the neutral position for all the standing asanas in yoga, and it is important. So neutral means it's balanced, there is no movement, and you are resting and you are becoming aware of the whole body. So feet together, equal balance, feet firm, arms by the sides, head upright, eyes closed, and you just experience your body, the breath, and the different sensations before you begin. So, this posture is done at the beginning of an asana and also at the end of an asana wherever possible. So, Surya Namaskar is also a standing asana, and we will use Samasthiti at the beginning and at the end. So let us go to the 7 gears or the 7 postures of Surya Namaskar. So the first gear or the first posture of Surya Namaskar is Pranamasana. Feet continue to be together, hands are in pranam, and your thumbs will be touching the middle of your chest bone. The second gear of Porsche 911 or the second posture of Surya Namaskar. Feet still together. You raise both the arms up parallel to each other, palms facing the ceiling. You can look up between the palms or you can look front. The third posture is forward bend, Padhastasana. Here a word of caution. You go down as much as you can or as much as your body allows. In the actual position, people touch their palms to the floor, but you just go down as much as you can. And when you can't go anymore, then just touch your legs with your hands wherever you reach. That is your final position. Do not apply force. The fourth posture is Ashwasanchalan. So we are seeing one half round. So your left foot is front, your shin bone is 90° to the floor, and the right leg is back, right knee resting on the floor, right toes curled, and your fingertips are in line with the middle of your left foot, and you are looking front or up, and the left knee is pushed a bit forward. Weight is on your front foot so that you have less weight on the right knee. The fifth posture is Parvatasana. So you make a V shape, your palms and your feet are on the floor. If your heels don't touch the ground, do not use force. The flexibility will come in time. You have to make a V shape. Posture number 6 is Ashtanga Namaskar. Ashtanga means 8 body parts are touching the floor. Nothing else should touch the floor. So 2 sets of toes, 2 knees, 2 palms. This is 6. Seventh is your chest and the eighth is your chin. No other body part should touch the floor. This is Ashtang Namaskar. Seventh is Bhujangasana. In the beginning, you need to keep your feet separate. As flexibility comes, you will be able to keep your feet together and try not to lift your thighs off the floor. Preferably, your lower abdomen should be in contact with the floor. So you have to keep your elbows bent. If you make your elbows straight, then your thighs will also lift off the floor and it will no more be Bhujangasana. Okay. Now we will see the marking of the mat. It is very important to mark your mat so that you don't struggle for years together with the placing of your hands and the feet. So you can mark the front line in Ashwasanchalan. So the correct way to do is you have to measure the length of your foot from the big toe side, from the tip of the big toe to the heel, and half of that length from the front line of the mat, you draw a line. When your front foot, the toe will touch the front line and your fingertips will be touching the line you have just drawn. For example, if your foot length is 24 centimeter, so from the front you have to draw a line end to end at 12 centimeter and that will be your fingertips position. Your fingertips should not cross this line. Now marking the back line. So you place your fingertips along the front line, should not cross, just touching, arms parallel and knees together, and your arms and thighs are parallel to each other. This is the four-legged pose, just like a cat. Marjari Asana, we do cat pose from this position. And curl your toes, and wherever your toes curl, the tips of the big toes. From there, you have to draw a line from end to end, and so the front line is the line where your middle fingers touch and the back line is where your big toes touch when your arms and thighs are parallel to each other in cat pose or Marjari Asana. If you get this right, then your Surya Namaskar will see great improvements. Now the 12 postures in a flow. Now one complete round. This is my student Nitish. He has started learning from me on the 11th of July. Today is 30th of July, so he has already done about all in all 95 rounds, and he has very kindly agreed to feature in this video. So thank you, Nitish. So I told him that this is a course. This is not a class because he is going to be there with me only for 30 sessions. So once he has completed his 30 sessions, I will reshoot a video of his progress and post it on this channel. So in the second half, the left leg goes back and the right foot is front. You have to adjust before going down in the beginning. So do that. Slide forward and raise your head and chest up to Bhujangasana. And before going to Parvatasana, adjust and come in cat pose or Marjariasana. Get your positions correct and Parvatasana. Right foot again comes front, not the left. Very good. So this is one complete round. So you have your complete Surya Namaskar now. See you in my next video on abdominal breathing. I will post videos once a week around Saturday or Sunday. So keep practicing so that you can integrate the other elements as the videos are released. Hari Om.